Hello, Assalamualaikum everyone. Today I would like to share with you my study which is about relationship between physical performance and cognitive function in Malaysian older persons. My name is Muhammad Iqbal Shaharudin. I will represent my group members to present this study. For this presentation, I will divide it into four main areas, which are the introduction, the methodology, results and discussion, and finally the conclusion and the reference. For the introductions, it is an inevitable process of older person that will experience in loss in the physical performance and cognitive functions as a result of aging process. So there will be loss in muscular strength and reduction of muscle mass when the person become older. And as indicated in previous study, there's a significant link between the decrease in physical performance as well as with the decline in the person cognitive functions. So for the aim of the study is to identify the relationship between the demographic characteristics, physical performance, and cognitive function of Malaysian older persons. And this research also will help to provide a foundation for future research among Malaysian older persons. For the methodology part, the study's design of this research is cross-sectional, and the study was collected at Senior Citizen Club at Pusat Aktiviti Warga Emas Pawai, UTC Ipoh Perak. And it is a purpose sampling methods among 37 community dwelling older persons. The subjects inclusion and exclusion criteria are: the inclusion criteria includes the person must age 60 years old and above, able to communicate reading and writing either in Malay or English language, ability to follow simple instructions, and able to walk at least 7 meters with minimal supervision, which is very important when the person wants to perform the physical performance test. And for the exclusion criteria, we include visions, hearing, and speech, severe speech difficulties. If the person have unstable heart condition, we will exclude as well. Besides that, if the person in medication that somehow will affect the result of the study, we will be excluded. For ethical condition, ethical considerations, the study had given approval from both Pusat Aktiviti Warga Emas Pawai UTC Ipoh as well as Unique Royal College Medicine Perak SDCL committees. So for outcome measures, the tools that will be used in this study are: the first, the cognitive function. We use the mini mental state examination, MMSE in short form. This test is very able to determine the person cognitive states. It have 11 items that will cover the cognitive orientation aspects, the person memory, attention, arithmetic, language registration, and visual-spatial organizations. These tools have shown to be valid and reliable in identifying mild cognitive impairment in older persons. For other physical performance tests, for other tools in physical performance tests, we're using the TUG and hand grip test. For TUG, we used to measure the lower limb mobility and functions. So how this TUG will be taken? The person time will be taken when the participant rose from an armless chair with a height approximately 47 centimeters, and the participant need to walk about 3 meters distance in their average pace and turn and walk back to the chair and sit down. So the time taken will be recorded. So the test also have shown to have a very high retest reliability. For the next physical performance test is the hand grip test, or short for is HGT. It's used to determine the functional ability limitation and impairment in older persons. And this test will use a special equipment that provided by JAMA hand grip dynamometer standards, which will be taken twice. And this test also shown to be reliable to be used. For results and discussions, our study performed Monroe correlation tests to find the relationship between the variables in between the cognitive function and physical performance tests. And in our study, there's only one physical performance test, which is the TUG, that shown a significant relationship with the MMSE, which is the cognitive functions. This is supported by previous study to show that there is a relationship between physical performance and cognitive functions. This study state that if the person have decline in physical performance, they will in line with the decline of the person cognitive function. Okay, the next analysis using multiple regressions to find the relationship between the variables. So our study found that TUG shown to have the predictive ability in identifying cognitive labels. The only variables that have predictive ability in cognitive level in our study. So this is been supported by recent local study by Ibrahim et al. So TUG shown to have a very good predictor ability of physical as well as general physical health among older persons. In addition, other studies also shown that this TUG tests have covered the comprehensive aspect in terms of the basic physical mobility, and also to have a positive correlation with the person's physical performance such as the balance, the gait speed, and functional ability. Okay, further analysis between the relationship between education level and cognitive function using ANOVA. And our study found there is a significant influence between the education levels of the person and cognitive functions. Our results have been supported in previous study as well that show that person level of education will influence or in line with the person cognitive functions. And if the person have the fewer formal education, tend to have a higher tendency to have a cognitive declines, as indicated in study Evans et al. In 1993. In addition, other current study in the cellular level also indicate that education level does influence individual general cognitive function. Okay, in conclusions, multiple tests that demonstrate the link between physical performance and cognitive function should be included. This will provide healthcare provider with variety choices in selecting the best outcome measure tools in evaluating older person physical and cognitive functions. It is also encouraged for older person to have an early diagnosis of physical and cognitive functions, which is further empower an early intervention in older persons. Okay, these are the references that used in this presentation, and thank you for your attention.